As the safety car peels in, they build up the speed now. No overtaking until they get to the start-finish line. Jason Richardson has bolted though, but Sam Osborne now goes with him, and away they go. And Lee Allen's got a very good start. He slices down in the middle of both of them, and the blue number 1 car with a brilliant start there. Lee Allen goes straight, slices in between the two of them, and goes straight to the lead of the race. Sam Osborne and Jason Richardson don't be looking at one another, and into the blue missile that came firing in between them from about 10 yards back. So great stuff from Lee Allen. He timed that run absolutely beautifully, and he gets the lead of the race. And Sam Osborne now nudges his way into second place ahead of Jason Richardson, and Luke Cornwell tries to follow suit, but he can't quite find a way through. Now he tags into the back of Jason Richardson and sends Richardson into a spin coming out of Graham Hill Bend. Luke Cornwell goes on the grass himself and rejoins down in about 7th place, and it's all Bedlam behind. The ones that have survived though get through with Lee Allen leading the race, Sam Osborne in second position, and Chris Smith avoiding all that drama which occurred just in front of him to get through in 3rd place. So a brilliant start from Lee Allen, but Luke Cornwell there tried to move down the inside, realised there wasn't room to get through, tried to back up out of it, but he just ran out of room, ran out of brakes, and poor Jason Richardson got tagged.
Yeah, there was nothing you could do there. Luke Cornwell was so pumped up on the podium after race 2 that you did just kind of get the feeling he was going to try anything. That rocket ship starts. He's got Sam Osborne very much in close attendance now. Lee Allen's already got an outright victory this year. Sam Osborne hasn't. He was on the podium at Silverstone, but he had a pretty poor weekend at Alton Pass. He'll be looking to make amends for that. Chris Knox, who's done the double thus far today, he is in 3rd. Chris Smith 4th. In 5th place, Kevin O'Connor, Luke Cornwell in 6th, Chris Pennyard 7th, Vince Rocket 8th, and then Oakham in 9th, 7th, which leads through having a bit of a moment there, possibly Chris Smith can't see a little bit slithery with Jason Richardson, who came into this weekend's championship victory, but the championship leader I think that will be the honour of Lee Allen, particularly if he goes forward to win this one. But Chris Knox, Chris could be the man on the move here, because he's closing on Sam Osborne, and in turn Osborne isn't letting Allen jump away.
Yeah, it's been spring this weekend, whether it's been in the dry qualifying or the wet races. In the club class, we've got number 19, Sarah Parsons. Absolutely flying, Chris Knox. That car is hooked up beautifully this weekend. The driver has not put a foot wrong, and he looks to the inside of Lee Allen and puts him offline, actually. I think he was really seriously trying to get through there, but Lee Allen saw him coming and he just made him go offline slightly. In fact, he caught one eye in the mirrors, saw the white bullet that was coming, and went a bit deeper into the corner than he wanted to do. Chris Knox then reeled him in, and now he's not quite in a position to attack on the way to Graham Hill Bend, because the inside line is covered, but he's weaving around and really applying the pressure to Lee Allen. This is allowing Sam Osborne to just close them back in a little bit in 3rd place. 4th place is still Chris Smith. 5th position is O'Connor then, and the recovering Luke Cornwell in 6th place. The inside line then defended by Lee Allen. All he can do, I think, is defend this race, because he knows that out and out pace is definitely gone the way of Chris Knox this weekend, but the way he's caught him up, that fastest lap that he's just put in, I suspect it's a matter of when rather than if.
Yeah, I think for Lee Allen the strategy could well be to try and keep Knox at bay for long enough to bring through Clark Curve, and Lee Allen is going to have to be very defensive. Knox may just have enough on him as they head towards Paddock anyway, and Allen's going to need to be very brave on the brakes to maintain that lead, but he's not as brave as Chris Knox, and around the outside of Paddock Hill Bend goes Chris Knox. He claims the lead of the race. Now, has Allen able to have brought Sam Osborne into the mix as well? No, he hasn't, so Chris Knox has finally made that move stick. He had to run through Clearways, and he really had sealed the deal before they started the finish line, and after that point it's just formality. So we've got Chris Knox's lead, and he was saying after the second race in the wet that he just loves racing in the wet, as Chris Smith gets it all wrong through Graham Hill Bend, exits the corner completely sideways. We've got Luke Cornwell, he's past Kevin O'Connor. Is he going to move back into 4th position? He looks to challenge Chris Smith as they all constantly are under braking into Surtees.
And Ant Waterneels goes around the outside of Sarah Parsons to get his nose back in front in the club class. That baffle the 2 white guineas coming out of Paddock Hill Bend and riding up towards Druids Corner. And Ant Waterneels crossed the line 36 thousandths of a second clear of the number 19 car of Sarah Parsons. Then they're dropped the other 2 cars. Ben Gridley looking for his 3rd podium finish of the season so far. Number 10 Chris Smith goes through in 4th. Fastest lap of the race to the race leader. Luke Cornwell, number 6, back up to 5th place now. Kevin O'Connor, he's got number 9 in 6th. There's a bit of a gap back there between Chris Pennington in blue, number 29 in English 7th place. The leader coming out through his hairpin. That's the 6th place car, just coming out of the hairpin down, so there's not very much between those front 6 runners. Top 6 cover by just 4 seconds in this race. Sam Osborne's car seems to look pretty handy now, although he looks a bit wide and a little bit scruffy on the exit to Graham Hill Bend once again, but he's just started to make inroads onto the tail of Lee Allen. and all three of the front runners making their personal best laps last time through. In fact, Ben, most of the field did PBs last time round, which suggests that even though the rain's still trickling down, maybe they're finding a little bit more grip out there.
Yeah, I think they're certainly finding the track a bit more to their liking. Well, Ben Gridley is now he's really Sarah Paulson, who lost the lead of club class last time. He's now got Ben Gridley to worry about. I'm expecting this rain to be maybe not finding the handle of that car quite to his liking. Along around the straight, and Smith going defensively, then jinks out wide, and then Cordell challenging on the outside as Smith makes the late decision to come to the inside line, and that was the right choice because Cordell was half a hell of high water, determined to go for a challenge in that fourth position there, and Smith I think realised that and thought, well, if I stick on the inside then at least if Cordell gets it right, it's not going to take me with him, so Smith remains in fourth position. Chris Knox continues to lead the race, the others in second, and Sam Osborne in third.
Yeah, that next group of cars led by Chris Smith, Luke Cordell reading him in though, and then the red number 9 of Kevin O'Connor running in a pretty healthy 6th place. Kevin, a former bike racer, used to do endurance bike races, started in 2009, started out in the club class, and Kevin then in his third full season of mini racing did a pretty solid job. He's there in 6th place, he's been there about all the way through. Most intelligent drivers, much more experienced drivers than him, and so he's catching them up slowly in terms of his overall pace on race weekends, and certainly not too far away from them in these wet conditions. So Kevin doing a good at times. Well, let's concentrate on Luke Cordell first because he's got a great run coming over the start-finish line. Chris Smith knew that was coming, so he defended the position, but yes, it looks to me like they're all catching up with Sam Osborne. Indeed, the 3 cars, 4th, 5th and 6th, have all just done their personal best lap time, and they were half a second or so quicker than Sam Osborne in the number 18 car in 3rd place. So 4th and 5th then flying, particularly 4th and 5th, flying after the 2 ahead, and we've now got a 4-car train in the battle for 2nd place. Sam Osborne wagging the tail of his mini as well as he got under braking to Graham Hill. Ben lost a bit of momentum, but
this is superb tussle, and Chris Knox, well, he did another fast enough the race last time around, but actually in terms of his margin to the other drivers, it's much reduced in comparison to the margin that he had in the first pair of races. So we've got Chris Knox, who's still got that slender advantage at the head of the field. He navigates Hawthorns successfully. Lee Allen at the moment has just got a slight advantage over Sam Osborne, and again Chris Smith having to go very defensive from an incredibly aggressive looking Luke Cordell. The body language of that car just says attack as they go through Westfield, but again Cordell I think realising that actually going for a lunge into Westfield necessarily really wants to carry that speed up over the crest towards Sheens. Actually, what Sam Osborne has done, so he closes in on the tail of Lee Allen into Stirling. So this time around in Paddock Hill Bend, I think we're